me feeling like I'm academics.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, I do like PBD Bryant shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap with you, bro. I just realized I seen this bitch twerking on a boat, and I realized, man, fuck Dr. Drake, fuck Dr. Pepper, fuck Dr. Oz, nigga. Shit, I'm cool with Dr. Luke, but nigga, this bitch right here, this is my favorite fake doctor, man. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. She got them clappers. I could tell like she got a mouth on her. I know she could suck some good dick. She acting like she a doctor. We don't even care if she play one on TV, nigga. If she's trying to role play, we could do it. But we got to bust open these cheeks, man. Like, she ain't no doctor, chat. Like, basically, people are up in arms because, like, apparently, like, she made it onto the scene acting like she's a doctor. She like, went to school for being a doctor, got no goddamn degrees to show for it, got no, like, records from her school to show for it. She looks sexy, you know what I mean? Like, to keep it real, man, niggas just need to fuck this chick, man. I don't even know. Like, we've been listening to this bitch, like, do too much talking, man. I'm trying to see her get a OnlyFans. Like, fuck this shit. Let me try to get, like, a little update or a little, like, synopsis on what the fuck is going on with her. All right, let me see. What video kind of, like, properly... Is it this? Nah. Now, we don't really kind of be in this world right here, chat, but, like, there's a world where, like, all the old niggas, like the Shannon Sharp and the grown-ups, I guess, they've been going viral by, well, first of all, let me just start by saying this. A lot of black dudes are, like, reverse cucked out. Like, they're on some feminist shit. So, shout out to my man, what's his name again? Kevin Samuels. He died, right? Kevin Samuels was keeping a P. He was giving great game, telling, you know, men how to really make themselves better, but also what they should tolerate from women. Basically, women hate anything that got to do with red pill. They'd be like, oh, those guys are misogynistic, this and third. So really, you know, anytime you see, like, feminism, they don't want equality. They want to be, like, superior. So basically, they got a female Kevin Samuels who's saying the exact opposite shit of Kevin Samuels, right? So Kevin Samuels would be like, yo, your girl shouldn't act like that. Basically, this chick is saying you're insecure if you don't let her act like that. Like, she basically says the exact opposite shit. These dudes are, like, super cucked out these days, so they let this girl just basically sit there and tell them all type of shit. Like, yo, you have Cam Newton, who, like, he's made hundreds of millions of dollars. He got to sit there with this black ghetto chick when she's, like, telling him, oh, you've created broken families, blah, 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 blah. It goes viral because all the single baby mamas of, like, Shade Room and this and third, they're like, finally we have a woman that could put some of these men in their place. Again, come on, bruv. Okay, she was moving around and operating under this title of she's like a doctor. Gang, she's not a fucking doctor, okay? She basically lied. Everyone's like, you know, up in arms because she's like fucking exposed at this point. And, you know, I'm not that mad. Low key, like, to keep it real, I just want to see her in a bikini more. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. Is there a video I could see? All right, where could I see this shit? Is it Auburn Preach I got to watch? The truth about her credentials. Let's see if we can figure it out real quick. Okay, maybe this is it. No. Jesus Christ. Is there no fucking great video? Okay, anyway. Let me give you like a little super cut of like what she's done. Actually, no. I've seen some people. Ooh, I can't type. I can't type at all. I've seen some people actually talk about this in a pretty decent way. Let me try to find it. You could tell this is like just not in my world, bro. Okay. So she went viral for putting niggas like, you know, Cam Newton in his place.
Have not met Mr. Right. Mm-hmm. That's enough time to find a lot of things out.
I bet.
And yet, no kids, single. I'm not, but I am saying, are women's expectations unrealistic?
No, I'm going to say, like I said on Nick, the question shouldn't be why isn't a woman of age, of success, of a certain caliber not married with kids? The question should be why are people rushing to the altar just to become divorcees or baby mamas and baby daddies? I think if anything, we need to be teaching our society, take your time, young man or young woman, so that you can get to know not just this person, but yourself first, so that you can choose.
Now, I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all, bro. You damn well knew this bitch wasn't a fucking doctor, nigga. She has a bust down Dr. Bryant chain. Come on, gang. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, gang. Like, yo, like, come on, dog. Like, come on, dog. Like, why? Yo, how are we even, like, surprised by? Yo, the bitch, yo, come on, man. She got Dr. Bryant on the chain, nigga. She don't got a name tag or none of that. Bitch don't got no stethoscope. She just got two big titties, gang. Like, who the fuck thought this bitch was a doctor, bro? Like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I ain't even mad she was scamming these niggas. Like, yo, she gotta get her shit off. You stupid as fuck to think she was a doctor.
A life partner, not that that person is.
Bro, I believe, what's that nigga name? Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga gave off more doctor vibes than him, bro. This nigga gave off more doctor vibes than Shorty, gang. Stop it, man. Like, who's falling for this shit? Like, bruh, this nigga look like more of a doctor than this chick, bruh. This chick was showing up in Aloe, Pretty Little Things, Body by Raven. Like, bro, if your doctor showing up in Body by Raven to give you therapy, it's not a doctor. Stop it. Bro, like, you, man, I ain't had nothing against her, nigga. Like, I seen her twerking on the boat, like, doing her thing. And I'm like, man, like, yo, who's cracking that, man? Like, first of all, I'm not listening to no chick to tell me about no relationship. Bitch, shut up, man. I ain't listening to you for nothing. So, this is what y'all little mental health therapy niggas get. If you listen to a fucking bitch to fucking teach you, which, this is what I want to see. OnlyFans, nigga. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 This chick is tolerable when she on mute. I ain't letting this chick sit in front of me, talk me down or whatever. Oh, you Korean broken up. Shut up. Look at this. Oh, this is a tattoo cover. Which nigga name she had tattoo next to the puss? Ooh, okay. Is her body natural? Look good. Ooh, them lips look like she could suck a dick, man. Yeah. The fuck I look like making this chick over here like, yo, y'all get therapy from anybody, man. Y'all gotta stop with this therapy shit, man.
Isn't exempt to divorce instead of rushing to the altar just to become a divorcee or a baby mama and have multiple kids.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. At first, I thought Joe Budden was trying to crack. I thought this nigga was. I ain't know they was really listening to this bitch. Bruv, I'm not listening to no chick like this, bro. You ain't telling me nothing. Like, you crazy? I thought, I'm like, hey, everybody know, listen, the big bro method, you know what method this is? This is like, it's like the fake therapist method. Like, this is the I respect women method. Like, yo, you act like you value what she says and you fucking her later, nigga. We not listening to no fucking scallywag tell us how to live, nigga. What the fuck? Man, I thought this was like I like that method. We respect women method. Listen to women, man, let's get to the fucking, what we doing? Yo, who the fuck listening to her? I thought this was all a joke. I'm seeing Cam Newton like scratches, like fucking whiskers, like looking at this chick. I'm like, yo, bro, you acting like you confused, like you still playing football and you confused at the playbook. Yeah, nigga, the two safeties is blitzing, nigga. Throw that ball over above. What you confused by, nigga? This nigga listened to this fucking hoochie, and he's over here acting like he's hearing some profound shit. This whole time I thought everybody was fucking her. I thought she was the Samaya of the grown-ass woman. The 40-year-old Samaya. I thought everybody's cracking. I'm like, damn. I seen her on Joe Budden. I'm like, Joe cracked. Facts. I seen her on The Breakfast Club. I'm like, who fucked her? Like, I'm thinking everybody's beaten. Now I'm hearing, y'all thought she was a doctor? Yo, come on. Y'all can't be this stupid, bro. Anybody who thought she was a doctor is dumb as shit. Nigga, I could see this from a mile away, nigga. She got nigga, the only thing that says doctor is her bust down chain, bro. Like, stop it. How are y'all believing this shit?
kids by multiple women, just to say you have broken families everywhere. I don't see no benefit in that.
Drinking and driving is a decision.
See? Bunch of bullshit, man. So let me play, I think this got it right here. Cam
course, you're-
James. Listen to this.
And telling me to talk about Cheyenne Bryant for a long time. And I hadn't covered it yet because I work for myself. I was doing other stuff this year, like earning lawsuit threats.
All right, man, hurry up, nigga.
So FD covered the ethical side of the situation recently, but he didn't look into the credentials piece. Allow me to pick that ball up and run with it. I don't blame you if you haven't heard of her before. Let's knock out a basic rundown of the resume. Cheyenne Bryant is a social media celebrity, producer of MTV's Teen Mom Family Reunion.
It's not a pretty exercise. Things happen.
Bro, the bitch was on baddies and niggas thought she was a doctor, gang. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Yo, black men are so thirsty, man. Like, bro, man, you could tell. Yo, y'all black niggas is too thirsty, gang. Like, you were taking therapy from this ratchet, bro. You out of pocket, man. Y'all niggas is out of pocket, gang. Y'all out of pocket.
Yeah, go ahead and get bitch, you been faked in a bitch. Bitch, you do it then. You do it then.
This the show she was on, gang. This not her, though. She in the back right here.
Do it then.
Yikes. President of an NAACP branch, author, and life coach guru who calls herself a doctor of counseling psychology, which she allegedly isn't, and claimed to get that degree from Argosy University. She's built her career on being a relatable street therapist, which didn't fully hit me until I watched one of her interviews.
I'm letting you go raw on me. You busting nuts at me. But when I show you
Yo, bro, she got a Cuban chain on, bro. Yo, gang, if you going in for surgery, nigga, and right when they said, yo, hit him with the full anesthesia, 250 cc's, and right when you about to pass out, you see the doctor be like, this procedure gonna take like an hour, and right when they reach over to you with the scalpel, the last thing you see before you go out, nigga, is a fucking bust down, iced out Cuban link chain, nigga. Do you think you finna wake up? Fuck no, nigga. Everybody know this was no goddamn doctor. Bro, we gotta stop the bullshit, bro. We gotta stop the bullshit, bro. I'm not even mad at her because, like, to keep it real, we kind of salute male scammers. So she a female scammer. I'm not mad at her. I'm just saying niggas is too thirsty for the chick. Like, bro, like, why the fuck were y'all interviewing with her in the first place?
wounds, I'm toxic. Who's really safe here? Because I'm not safe because you got a good stroke. And most women ain't even satisfied from it.
The more we hold off on what y'all usually want, that thing,
Yo, bro.
the more y'all do anyways.
Yo, Shannon Sharp, I was disappointed, especially because of you. You know why? At least Joe Budden and them other niggas like black women, so they look like they probably wanted to fuck her. You, nigga, you don't even like black women. You like white snow bunnies. How the hell you let a black chick come fool you, nigga? Ain't you the big buff nigga from motherfucking white chicks? You don't fuck with chicks like this. You supposed to call her that bullshit immediately, nigga. What the fuck? I'm disappointed in Shannon. Shannon, you, listen. We know you a white woman expert. How the hell you let a black chick come in there and start making you gig?
The more y'all give and the more y'all do.
Just don't call her a therapist.
My biggest misconception about you, and I think, at the end of the day, it was me hearing from other people about you being a therapist and practicing.
So I'm a psychology expert, life coach.
Sorry, yes.
She curses more than any mental health professional I've ever seen, uses a lot more slang, drops some truly basic Tyler Perry movie-esque psychology sound bites, and intentionally targets low-income communities that would fall for this kind of grift, unfortunately. That's evidenced by the relatively affordable prices on her website. She's a social media star, so please believe her rates would be in the tens of thousands in private practice if she was charging based on all the clout she brags about on her site and her capacity. That might lead you to say, well, she wants to serve people who can't afford therapy in the black community, Cam. Interesting theory. We'll come back to that. One of her other honorary doctorates is from Harvest Christian University in 2025, which claims to be an indigenous university with multiple accreditations, all of which are bullshit. I searched for Harvest Christian University in the DAPIP database for accredited institutions in the US, and it doesn't show up. Their Royal Charter accreditation, maybe that would fly in the UK, but it definitely doesn't mean shit here. They list a
Expert. Start off as
it's literally designed to do that. Since she said herself that she doesn't operate with a license, I'm side-eyeing that degree too.
Where did you get your start?
You might start as far as like a therapist. I started off as a marriage, family, child therapist about 18 years ago. Before I obtained my doctorate degree in counseling psychology. Once I became a doctor of psychology, I transitioned from a therapist to a psychology expert in private practice. And so I no longer practice under a license. I now am in private practice. That's what I'm saying. And that's what people don't understand, right? So just to educate some folks a little bit, a license is really only needed so you can bill insurance. And let me go a step further. Majority of people who know that.
Yo, bro, she got a tennis chain that says Doc. Like, bro, come on, bruv. Bruv, come on. Like, yo, if you believe she's a doctor, nigga, like, bro, you're like Bugs Bunny from like, what's that one anime joint be like, yo, what's up, Doc? Like, he call everybody Doc, nigga, the fuck? Like, bro, like, who the fuck would think this? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Niggas really stupid, dog. Like, who would believe this shit?
That in order to bill insurance as a therapist or a physician or a psychologist, psychiatrist, you have to diagnose.
Okay.
Most people don't want to have a diagnosis on their record. So what do they rather do? Pay out of pocket.
We see this excuse used time and time again by grifters.
But this nigga taking this shit serious, nigga. Bro, she not a doctor, nigga.
The reality is, it's not about the degrees. I've never shouted, I have a bunch of degrees.
It is about the degrees. As for the part about servicing poor black people who can't afford to bill insurance, they were scammed. Slamming doctorate allegations, she said this on The Breakfast Club.
The conversation about your doctorate because people can't find your dissertation online. How are you responding to that in this new era of your life?
I'm going to clear it up once on here. I'm not doing it again. And I'm clearing it up for my doc squad, for my fan base, for my audience who deserve to hear me address it. For
my doc squad is crazy.
The folks who have already made up their mind to not like me or not understand me, listen, I don't give a fuck what your narrative is. I would like for you to recreate it, double down on it, and run that shit. Because I don't give a fuck about it. Now, to my doc squad, my fan base, my folks, you know, my village, it's very simple. I went to a school, Argosy University, completed an entire program. I went back online to get my official transcripts because I was applying to a law school many years ago to be a professor there. And I had to provide my transcripts, right, to get hired. And I went to contact the school and say, hey, I need my official transcripts. I need my entire thing. And there was no school. I was like, okay, I'm confused. I Google. It says this school has been shut down. I said, oh, well, they got to have records. I mean, they were accredited when I attended the school. They were accredited when I finished the program. I go and look, there is a third party that has the records. Why I contact the third party, that third party only holds records for 2 years.
I'm no psychologist, but I recognize toxic defensiveness when I see it, because I've done it. All that cussing and posturing wasn't necessary. If she was qualified, she could have just explained it in one sentence. Combine that with the iced out doc chain she wears everywhere.
Yo, bro, come on, bro.
And this is starting to feel like a rap beef. All of Argosy University's diplomas can be retrieved from the Parchment site, which I checked out. They list the school and say they can deliver diplomas from Argosy. All she'd have to do is give them the necessary info. It would take less than 5 minutes all in. This was a lie. Furthermore, a lot of doctorate programs require a dissertation. Not saying hers did, since it's a PsyD like the degree Umar has.
Oh shit, yo! Shout out to my man, LaMike Jr. Yo, thank you for all the 25 gifted. My boy on here, thank you for showing some love, brother. Appreciate you for following the channel too.
But in any case, she doesn't have a published dissertation either. I checked ProQuest, and her name pulls up.
By the way, that's on Kick. Everybody on Kick, man, get these free subs, man.
0 results. You don't need to be degreed up to call yourself a psychology expert and life coach, but that's where she slipped up. She didn't always call herself that. She used to say she has a doctorate in counseling psychology on her site, but now it just says she has 10 years of experience with that master's from the University of Phoenix. If she had the degree, she would say she has the degree on the site, especially since she says obtained in reference to her Cal State Northridge double degree. Obtained and pursued are very, very different words. She claims the master's on the homepage, but this paragraph insinuates that she didn't finish that one either. This bio hasn't changed since the earliest version of the site. So we might be looking at 2 fake degrees. I want to be clear that even if the University of Phoenix degree is real, this woman is clearly lying about that doctorate, in my opinion. That's all I have to say regarding the education stuff. She threw out.
So she went on another show too. She went on another show and got exposed. Basically, the chick was like, "Yo, bro, why do you keep using doctor? Like, you know damn well you ain't no fucking doctor." Like, and she started wilding. Look at this. Look at this.
Questioning cured comedian Jamila Bell. She turned it into a skit. So we'll watch both of those.
People.
Sounds like when she gets in a.
She was tight. She went on some show, and she was. Oh, this is it right here.
Y'all gonna get this book. Because no relationship will be as healthy. The Bible says, love each other by knowledge, get weary in well-doing. And he says that because your job is to not get weary in your, and they deemed it.
Others, this may be an introduction.
Yeah.
So you often talk about, and you talk about it in your book, going from the hood to
addictions create actually thrive.
Once you've identified that this for me is my,
we really want to be create a fairy tale, and traumatized out people create learning the relationship in a better time in your service. And I land on this: my obedience is to God, not to people. Amount of free marketing. It couldn't have happened in a better time for my book that just, launched a couple days ago. And within 24 hours, we made the bestsellers list, not only for print, but for the ebook. And so that's very exciting. Also, I know a couple of things. There's promises that God has for us. He says that all, not some, all things are working for your good. He also says that not to get weary in well-doing. And he says that I give you much territory, and your job is to possess it, and my job as God is to protect it. I protect what I give you. And so when territory is expanded, God says that the cross gets heavy.
God damn, babe, you got a license or not, man?
And if you cannot carry a heavy cross for the expansion of the territory I gave you, then guess what? Maybe you're not ready, because to whom much is given, much is required. And so it's important for people who are in service, in leadership positions, to not personalize, right? When you have folks who come in and attempt to crucify what you have going on, because your job is to not get weary in your service. And I'll land on this: my obedience is to God, not to people. And so as long as I'm in his will and I'm serving and I'm doing his his word, my sheep will know my voice, even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
Well,
that's
with the
his.
questions that are out there, why not provide the proof of your degree? Why not?
Well, a couple of things, right? I have multiple degrees, and my thing is that my proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles, it's in how effective I've been. All of my sessions have been live, for the most part. My sessions with Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, Shannon Sharp, B. Simone, they have all been for the world to see, right? So no one knew who Dr. Bryant was prior to seeing all of my sessions that were live. And they deemed it, as well as I did before they did it, they can't validate me, I validated myself, they deemed it as my work being effective. I am effective at what I do. I'm educated and I'm successful in my lane. And
Now, she's actually making a point that she's saying what I'm doing works. And maybe it does work. For the simps who want to listen to this chick, preach to them, fine. But that's not the question. Bro, you got a fucking license or not, gang? Like, are you actually a doctor or you're just playing one on TV? That's the basic question she won't answer.
I'll land on this. I created my own lane. And so a lot of times, Marissa, when people see that you created something that maybe they couldn't, admiration turns into envy. And you got to be okay. And you got to be okay with that in that
as
space.
An attack, but I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them, in service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth that doctoral degree?
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book. So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it just as that. Yeah.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Baby, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
And that's where, and you're standing by that.
Standing by it. Yeah,
right.
because I earned it. Absolutely.
All right. Well,
yeah.
thank
She don't believe that bitch one bit, man. Straight up scammer, man. That's what it is. The next scammer we realizing, have y'all seen this? Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, I do like PBD.